Alright, YouTube, what's up, man? It's another beautiful day here in North Florida. As you can see, I got the two-door Tahoe outside. I'm super excited today because last night I was finally able to get my headlights from the shop. Shout out to Mr. Mom's Customs here in Jacksonville. As you can see, my OBS old 30-year-old headlights are finally gonna get replaced, man. I got all the information that I need. I got my schematic and my instructions of what I need to do to install these headlights that I got from Parts AM. I ordered them, they came pretty quick. But I took them to the shop so they can get the demon eyes installed. It took them a while. I got them vinyl wrapped, so man, I think that they look really good, man. I'm super excited about this install. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, but I do want to spend a little bit of time, man, while the sun is up, while it's not too hot right now. So let's go ahead and get started, man. I cut them open so y'all can take a look. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty, man. You see how they got my name in there? The vinyl wrap, man. Then they went crazy resealing it. So I'm 100% confident that no water will be able to get into here, man. As you can see, I got my corner lights that I did a while ago. They work and they're nice, but one of them doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work at all because water got into it, man. So much water in there, man. Probably if I drill a hole in it, water will just start leaking out, man. So I'm gonna order another set so we can get those replaced because I like them a lot, man. But they make them look cool, but they don't make them to last. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah! Just want to show y'all real quick too though. So I think this is like the Moto Auto or Auto Moto, something like that. But this is the controller, and this is the driver, which is basically like a voltage regulator type of thing. But we gotta make sure that we do it the right way because it's unforgiving. If you do it wrong, it will totally blow the demon eyes. So the circuit's supposed to start from your battery to your controller, to your driver. So, and in the back of the headlights, they're not color matched, but they're tagged so you know which is like your low beam and your high beam. So, controller has like a little wire with the fuse in it. So, get started, man. I just kind of want to show y'all all the materials that we got that's gonna go into this install. All right, I got my Metric 7 on my impact. Let's do some work. Got one off. All right, got all the headlights out, the grill is off, headlights are out. Let's do a little quick comparison from the old ones, brand new ones. As you can see, this is a much needed install. I can barely see at night, that's why I don't like driving it at nighttime. So we're in flow state right now, man, so let's keep it going. Yeah! All right, we got one on already. Super easy, man. Also, this long wire right here with the negative and ground, with the positive and ground wire, that's for the LED emblem. So if you doing this and like you see that right now and you wondering how come yours don't have that, it's because you don't got an LED emblem. Also, I had to get some mosquito spray, man. Today I ain't going. They was tearing me up last night. Today, I cover myself in it. Yeah. All right, y'all. So here's my controller. I just put the terminals onto my positive and my ground. See, I had to put a little zip tie out there just to kind of secure it a little bit. And then I just snipped them because I have 916 bolts going into the battery. So what my plan is because I want this as close as I can get it to the battery, because this is all the length that I have. I'm gonna mount it right here on the inside of the wheel well on the passenger side. So it will be mounted here. That way I can just you know, plug it into the battery. And then I'm gonna figure out what's going on over here. All right, also, so y'all can see real quick, I was at Walmart earlier, and so I just thought I would grab a box of screws, but these ones are a little bit shorter than the screws that I've been using with my custom center console. So these are the screws that I'm gonna use to mount the controller. I just want you guys to see real quick. See how that fits in there flush? It's perfect. And it's not so long where it's going way far through the wheel well. Just got a little bit to catch right there. So these are perfect. Also, I'm gonna drill a hole first and then use the impact to put down the screw. You know what I mean? So I'm not just drilling straight through. I'm gonna drill first and then put the screw in. All right, so I'm gonna try to calm down. I'm a little cooled off now, but I dropped the bolt for the negative terminal for the battery. You know how you drop a bolt and you don't hear it hit the ground? So it fell into the deep abyss, man. I spent like a half hour trying to find it and I still haven't found it. So I just ran next door and bought some new terminal bolts. So at least now my positive and my negative will match. It's funny too because I dropped the washer at one point and then I dropped the bolt at another point and both of them are gone. All right, so we got power, man. And let me tell you, I don't know if you can really see it in the video, but they are bright. Like when I lean down and try to look straight into them, make you go blind. They are crazy bright. So I'm gonna keep messing around with it just to make sure everything's okay. Switch between the high beams and the low beams. Yeah, I got it working. It took me some figuring out to do. One of my issues was that one of my wires, I didn't have it grounded, so I just ran it to my negative battery terminal. So from one ground wire, I got it ran to the negative from the controller. So from the controller, it goes to the negative on the battery terminal. But then on the little converter right here, the drive, there's a black wire that also needed to be grounded that I didn't have grounded, so that's why my colors weren't coming on. So once I ran that also to the negative on the battery terminal, then my colors and stuff started coming on. But I was getting worried because this part right here of the lights, they weren't turning on. And I couldn't get it figured out with the bottom either though, even though I had the stuff plugged in. So what I found out was on my old terminals for the lights, on the inside when you take the bulb out, it's like this layer of like old, I don't know, like terminal battery juice or something like that. That's like all just dry rotted. So I took a small screwdriver and I just turned the lights off and stuff first, obviously. And I just cleaned it out as much as I could, kept tapping it and kept cleaning it out. That way, when I plugged in for the bottom row of lights, once I plugged it in, right here, plugged in right here. So there used to be a bulb right here, but you have to run the wire to that terminal. So instead of a bulb, the wire goes in. But my wire wouldn't go in correctly because it wouldn't go deep enough because of that layer of like garbage that was in there. So once I got it cleaned out, I pressed it down as much as I can and just turned it and it snapped on. Once it snapped on, all of my lights turned on. So I'm gonna click over real quick so I can show y'all how it looks with the color. Yeah. Y'all see how it's very nice, very pretty? Yeah, figured it out. So I got the app on my phone to change the color of the lights. You know, it's like regular RGB stuff. So I can change it from blue to green to yellow. It has a motion where you can circle around. So right now, I only have one driver on, just one driver just for this light. I still need to hook up the other driver for the other side. But now I'm excited because I know everything actually works how it's supposed to. So I'm gonna take this back apart, I'm gonna run it and set everything how it's gonna set like permanently. So right now it's kind of the middle part that we're gonna drive all the way to the end. But I'm excited because I can't wait to see how it looks once everything is put back together. See, we got some blue going on, got some yellow going on, even got some green going on. So I just wanted to flip through the colors real quick so you guys can see. All right, so I got my 2 wires. What's up, Sean? I got my 2 wires for the driver's side. I got them through the hole into the engine bay, and then my driver right here. Just gonna hook these up, and I also have an extension as well in case I need more to running around the engine bay or something like that. But I'm just gonna plug these in. They just plug in just like this. Honestly, I don't think it matters what side, because just one is for one bulb and the other one is for the other bulb. So they're gonna come in at the same time. So I don't really think it matters on which one that you do. Yep, and they just plug in just like that. So now my top light is in with my driver. I just gotta run my driver back around to the controller. So I don't know if I'm gonna go this way around or if I'm gonna just come right here straight to the battery. All right, y'all, so now y'all can see the grill is, I got the grill back on. Putting the grill back on was, it was a lot more tricky than it was supposed to be. I mean, the new headlights, they're in, but I can only pivot them so much. So I got them in as far as I could. So I kind of had to be careful and kind of pry them in, pry the grill in. Another good thing too is, before I had stole the voltage from one of the bulbs from over here to run the voltage to the LED emblem. Now I don't have to do that at all. So it's still wired up the same way that it was. I didn't have to mess with this at all. So all of my lights work and the LED emblem works. So, and I got some of my extensions, and I ran them around just for right now. So I'm gonna plug this light back in. I'm gonna close it up, man, so we can take a look at it. Man, I was getting scared for a second. This side of the demon eyes wasn't coming on. So I started troubleshooting to see what was going on. Forgot to plug it back in before I tucked it away. They should come on now. I'm trying to be careful with these pins too, because one of them got bent on the other side just a little bit, but I did notice. That's one. And that's two. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna finish tucking it away, and then I'm gonna let y'all see the welcome lights. All right, I'm gonna jump in, and I'm gonna just turn on the headlights. Already on. Yeah, you can't tell me that's not fire. Yeah, man, this install took a lot longer than what I thought, but I was learning as I went, you know what I'm saying? Not just doing what I think I'm supposed to do, but understanding why you're supposed to be doing it, making sure all my voltage and stuff was all right, making sure that my wires and stuff look good, did some cleaning. So the only thing that I want to do is put the driver on the driver's side. I want to ground it to a little bit better position. That way all of my wires are 100% out of the way. But it looks good, man. I can't wait till the sun goes down so I get to see it. I don't really have any complaints, man. It wasn't too difficult. Oh yeah, YouTube. I don't even know if I showed you guys that I got my name in the headlight. You like that? You like that? Pretty cool, man.